What is up, guys? My name is Shannon, aka Cosmic Binks. Welcome back to the Space Hub. I'm back with my husband,
Matthew V. Haynes.
and we're doing something a little different on the channel today. If you didn't see by the title, we are doing a Scream review for the 5th movie. I was super excited to go see it because I'm like a huge Scream fan. I need to get some Scream merch, honestly. I have like no horror merch.
Yeah,
I have like one
you have
shirt.
one Halloween shirt.
I technically have 2.
Don't you have a Jason shirt?
I have Jason pajamas.
Yeah, you're Jason pajamas. Yeah.
But I'm like a huge horror fan, if some of you guys might know. Matt's never seen the Scream movies before this past week, so
Yeah, we binge watched it.
I had to catch him up.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts? Before we get into the actual review, what were your thoughts on the movies itself, and what were your thoughts going into it?
So my thoughts on the movies. I as I said in my spoiler-free review, I really liked certain aspects. I liked the concept of Scream. I like the meta. I love movies that are meta. I just really love movies that are extremely self-aware and fourth wall breaking. I love it. That's why I love Deadpool. That's why I love Deadpool 2. Yada yada yada. I love movies like that do that. So I like the actual concept of it, and I really enjoy, the whodunit stuff. I think Sidney Prescott as a character is a really cool character. I feel like she's not like I don't rank her over Jamie Lee Curtis though, because I will say this is my one gripe with Sidney. Sidney falls for the same. Sydney falls for the same things over and over and over again, and ends up in the same situations over and over again. Why isn't this girl taking any self-defense courses? Why hasn't she joined Detroit Urban Survival Tactics?
Detroit Urban Survival Training.
I don't know. Okay, Commander Brown gotta hook her up. Okay. I don't know what's going on. So compared to like what I love what they did with Jamie Lee Curtis with the other stuff in the Halloween, the other movies don't really count anymore. Just having her go from being really like almost helpless in a way, and like turning her into this like person who's like she's been training every day. She's not taking no chances. And keep in mind, this dude, at least in the new version of Halloween, in the requel thing.
Yeah. Technically only went after her.
Yeah, only once. Yeah. And it's been like 30 years or something like that. And that was one experience. That experience was enough to have her in the backyard shooting.
This is now her 5th time.
Her 5th time. Her 5th time. Dewey got stabbed like 9 times. So it's like that's my only gripe with Sidney as a character, because I feel like she would learn some things. But
she did learn stuff.
I know I'm over-explaining. I know you asked me a certain question and I'm over-explaining.
No, it's fine. But I'm just saying she has technically learned stuff like throughout her journey,
Okay.
Be like, okay, they always come back. Make sure we get them in the head.
Okay, so true. Okay, I stand corrected. What I mean though, specifically, is that fighting wise.
Yeah, no, she's not doing like any vigorous, anything.
Yeah, like fighting wise, she could have been a little better.
I feel like she's probably taken some like self-defense courses, but not like enough. Not like to like a Laurie Strode level, but I feel like enough because she carries a gun on her now. She's doing some stuff.
And the difference in her is that she's been living her life casually after a little bit, Whereas Laurie Strode, not saying necessarily that was a good approach. You got to live your life, but Laurie Strode, like I said, was in the backyard shooting.
Yeah.
Like, she was ready. She prepped her house. She prepped everything because she knows he was going to come back. In this case, there was a chance that this killer comes back every time. Like, every decade is a new killer. Like, I think you should be a little bit more self-aware.
I think the difference is because Michael Myers is an actual, like, mental patient. And he's, like, a super strong dude and, he can take a lot. These killers are just most of the time just random teenagers. So I think the difference is because you have 3 people always coming back, so 3 against 2, you usually have a better odds, so I think that's more so why she didn't go to like Laurie level. So because obviously it all leads back to Sidney eventually. It always does. It always has something to do with her. But
yeah, no, I mean, just to really actually answer your question, because I just over-explained, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movies. Some I rank higher than others. I think the second one was better than the first, and I'll briefly explain it in this one just in case people didn't see the spoiler-free review. Shannon put me on to had me watch Scary Movie first without seeing Scream. So
that was a big mistake.
Yeah, so I kind of already knew the concept that there was going to be 2 people involved.
To be fair, you weren't really into horror movies, so at that point you weren't.
We watched Scary Movie like 2020. Yeah.
It was like 2019.
Was it? Oh dang.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You weren't really into the horror movies, so it was like
kind of trying to
ease you in a way.
So guys, I've watched horror movies before. It's just that it's not
his thing.
Preferred. Like, I will throw it on in the background. Like, I'll throw on Star Wars and anime in the background. She'll throw on like a true crime or like mystery or like horror thing in the background to sleep. Not me. I can't do that. I need to have good dreams. So yeah. But that's just my long and short of it. Yeah.
To get into the actual, talk about, because I have a lot to say. What were your thoughts on the movie as a whole?
Oh, as a whole?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Like, as a whole, honestly, really enjoyed it more than I was expecting it to be. Because, these sequels, especially with the horror franchise, they just never...
Especially reboots.
Yeah, man. And I feel like...
Reboots that are requels.
Requels. That's a good name. I never heard it until that point.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to use that a lot. I feel like they did justice. I think Wes would have been proud of this movie.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they were the directors were newcomers. So I think they really wanted to pay their homage to Wes. Yeah. Because obviously this is his I told you he did Nightmare on Elm Street too.
Yeah.
So obviously he did a lot for horror.
Which makes sense. That's why that was Sidney's street name, Elm Street.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's the reference. Yeah, so I think they did well. As a whole.
Well, I really liked the introduction because my thing is I was questioning, I was like, where can they actually go from here? Like, what can they actually do to surprise me and take it to the next level? And then they introduced the fact that Billy Loomis had a daughter. Now that to me was like, whoa, okay. And then he showed up in the mirror. Whoa.
As soon as they said, I have a secret, or I know your secret, or whatever they said, I'm like, that is Billy Loomis's kid. That's the girl that, he cheated on Sidney with. Well, cheated because obviously
he didn't love Sidney.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm like, that's his kid. I know from the get-go.
Yep.
And that's the thing with the Scream movies as a whole. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna be very obvious in your face. But did you expect what's her name, Amber, to be the killer?
I started to suspect when they were having a conversation by the fridge. I was starting to suspect around then.
Yeah.
That's when I had my radar up. I already knew that Huey. Okay, I didn't even know his name in the movie. Richie. Yeah, it's Huey. Not Richie. I already knew he was the killer since I saw the trailer. I told you. You did. When we watched the trailer last night, I was like, okay, and Huey's the killer. I already freaking knew that it was him.
Yeah, I had a feeling, but I'm like, I just don't want it to be him.
But to me, it was too obvious, especially when you've never seen Stab? Oh, I've never seen Stab. That was the biggest giveaway. Every one of their mom has seen Stab in this movie, in the Scream franchise. Every one of their mom has seen Stab.
Tara only saw it once.
But she's seen it.
She Googled the cast.
But the fact is, she's seen it though. He's acting like he ain't know nothing about it. That didn't make any sense to me, and I was just like, nah. I'm like, this guy is the daggone killer.
Yeah. I just didn't want it because I'm like, oh, it's my poor sweet Huey.
Yeah.
But no.
He makes a good killer though.
He does. He's
scary.
He is. I mean, come on now. You see who he is. You see whose kid he is.
Oh yeah. It's so funny because his dad played the killer in The Intruder.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. They both got that weird evil smile.
They do.
So
they
scary.
have, because bro, they are like
Twins.
literally twins. So I'm like, all right, I already know that he's got like good face for like, I don't know, all these different types of things. He has a good range. So I'm like, I already know this dude is gonna be crazy. Like, I love him as an actor. So I'm like, I was already excited to see him in the movie. Like, I don't know how much of a role he's gonna play, but obviously it was a big one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, no, overall, man, like all those man, the kills were crazy.
God.
Like,
oh, Amber at the end.
oh yeah, when she pulled the gun out?
When she put the gun out.
When she pulled the gun out and shot the girlfriend, bro.
Well, I wasn't talking about that one.
Oh.
I was talking about when Amber died. Well, the first time.
Yeah, dude, with the fire dog.
Bro,
yeah.
That was insane. That caught me off guard.
I knew, and I'm going all over the place now. I knew Dewey was gonna kick dirt today, like in the movie. I knew it because especially they gave that shot when he's in the elevator. He's like, no, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Like that was like his last act of heroism.
Yeah, I'm like, Dewey, just get in that damn elevator and let's go. You know how this ends.
No, but he shouldn't have got distracted by the cell phone call.
Yeah.
That should have been the least. As a matter of fact, he shouldn't have got that close. He could have been at least COVID regulations 6 feet away and still land the shot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I can see your face. We're good.
Yeah.
Like, I can see that camera. I'm a good distance away.
Yeah. But like, it was kind of crazy. That girl was strong though. I don't know what the heck she had in her.
I don't know.
Because she was strong though. She was like ripping him up and like lifting him up almost.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what kind of pill she taking or something. Because
that was technically a full-grown man.
That was a full-grown man in that bodysuit. So, and we know that it wasn't. It wasn't Huey.
Yeah, it wasn't Richie.
It wasn't Richie. Yeah, sorry.
He was like in the elevator.
Yeah, we knew it wasn't him in the suit. It was the other one.
Yeah, but that was a full-grown man because even at the end credits, it said it was like a man.
You know, it was also They could have got a really athletic woman to do it. That would have made more sense. But I also knew. I think at that point I also knew it was him too when the killer just knocked him out.
Yeah, I did think that was suspicious.
The killer knocked him out, and then I'm like, that's confirmation for me because well, I got confirmation when he said he didn't see stab, so that was my confirmation. I already knew at that point.
And when Dewey was like, "How long have you known him? Never trust a lover."
Yeah, I was just like, look, they're gonna bring back things from the first movie in different ways.
They were literally in Stu's house.
Yeah.
Like, come on. They literally recreated this movie, but in like such a unique way.
In a way that made it feel new.
Yeah.
Again, that's the whole meta thing because they were talking about that like, oh yeah, you got to redo it in a way that's familiar and bring back legacy characters, but also feel new at the same time.
I definitely think they did a good job with incorporating the old aspects, but bringing in new characters, new ideas, like the stuff with what's her face, the sister, Sam. Yeah. Sam being Billy's daughter, obviously, and seeing Billy. That was insane. Like I was not expecting that. No. But I feel like that brought such a unique aspect to this that I just loved. Yeah. I thought it was really dope. Because I mean, obviously that's no. But that's like a big source of like her trauma. Yeah. Like finding out, okay, my dad is a serial killer. My mom did not tell me this. I had to find out through her diary, and I broke my family up because of this. Mm-hmm. Like obviously it wasn't her that actually did it, but you're gonna feel like they say in Cowboy Bebop, you gotta carry that weight. Yeah. Right? You're gonna have to carry that weight. That's that either way, whether you did it or not, that's something you're gonna have to carry with you. Yeah. So hold on, I need to talk about this mom for a minute because she is utter trash. Straight booty, bro. I'm not a parent, but you get a phone call from your daughter that she has been attacked and stabbed, 7 times, I think they said? And you're still in London? My behind would have been on that plane the second I heard that phone ring. I don't care. My child needs me. I'm going to be there. I'm not going to go, you know, I don't know if it was business or something, but I don't care. I'm getting my butt on that plane and leaving that second. Bump my luggage, honestly. At that point, I don't care. My child is in danger. My other child is now in danger.
Yeah.
She knows why too.
Yeah.
Like, you live in Woodsboro. You know who the father of that child is.
Yep. And that's probably why she didn't go, bro.
Yeah.
So
that literally puts a target on her back.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. Like it's just insane, this whole concept of the movie, and I feel like they're gonna have to really step it up even more
For the next one, yeah.
For the next one, you know.
Yeah.
So no, I really, really, really enjoyed a lot of those aspects, and like it's cool seeing like even like Randy's legacy too.
Yeah.
And like, well, you know, his niece and nephew kind of living through, you know, kind of doing the same things he did, being like cinema lovers, and like
it's cut out of his butt.
Yeah, bro. Like they would have been, if he was alive, they would have had so much conversation.
That scene with her watching Randy and it happening to her. Mm-hmm. That was insane.
It was insane.
That had my heart racing.
Yeah, I'm like, you can't kill off Randy and actually kill his niece now too.
Yeah.
You know, and then the kill within broad daylight, bro, with the cop.
With Judy.
With Judy?
Yeah, man.
Bro, that
was definitely different.
It was aggressive as hell.
Yeah.
And her son right after that, oh my god. Like it was all slow and like the
build up with Wes's kill. Just the constant,
him just going about his normal life too.
Yeah, and just shutting the door, and you know the music build up, and then there's nothing there. Like literally, like 4 different times.
Yeah, I knew they were gonna. I had a feeling that's what they were gonna do after the first time.
I'm like, okay, when is he gonna pop out? Like my heart was actually racing.
Yeah, mine too. Mine was legitimately racing too.
They did a great job with like a lot of these kills. Mm-hmm. The only thing I would say is I feel like some of the stakes weren't high enough. Because a lot of people didn't die.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of people, like there was Judy, Wes, like one cop.
I mean, I do think the stakes kind of were a little high though, because Dewey kicked it.
Dewey did kick it.
So nobody was safe. So after they did Dewey, I'm like, all right. And after Judy, right after that, oh no, it was Judy first, then Dewey. Yeah. I'm like, all right, they might be wiping out the whole cast in this movie. So I legitimately thought they was gonna actually wipe them out.
But I was saying that because none of like the main characters, like the main friend group, died besides Amber and the girlfriend.
Yeah.
But I feel like the girlfriend wasn't really much involved anyways. Like she was just kind of there. Dude,
and the one kill where Amber was the one that took out the guy that was flirting with her at the bar.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that one kill, bro, was insane.
Yeah, that was
it's just crazy. A little quick cut by the throat.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, that was insane.
And not Sam. What's not Sam? Huey, man.
Richie.
Yeah. Being involved with a freaking high schooler, dog, and met her in the subreddit, bro. It just shows how crazy they both were.
Definitely.
Not giving, like, not caring. Yeah, no, it was this. I mean, just really, honestly, just a lot. Like, I think I kind of covered pretty much the main stuff, but like that last end sequence with Sam going off on Richie.
Yeah, that was
when she was like, "Don't mess with a serial killer's daughter."
Yeah,
and she was like tearing him up. I was like, "Oh my! How is he still alive?"
Yeah, that's insane.
She like it was what was crazy about that scene was like all the rage that she was trying to hold back for so long. Whatever weird spiritual rage that her dad passed on to her was like unleashed in that moment.
Definitely.
And it all came out at once. She became like an animal. It was insane. That entire scene. And it was like, man, like I'm happy that you're defending yourself, but like I'm also very scared of you.
Yeah.
Because you could become the next killer.
I was gonna say that. I'm like, I could definitely see them going that route.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how I would feel about that. But I mean, it is Billy Loomis's daughter too, so I could definitely see
whatever psychological issues he had. That stuff can get passed on to your kids, bro.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they say she had psychosis?
They said that?
Yeah, that's why she was taking the medicine. I think it was psychosis. But yeah, no, I can definitely see, because obviously she's seeing him. So, I don't know, over time, that can, you know, affect her in a way. But obviously, like, her main goal is keeping her sister safe. So, I don't know if they will do that, if they do continue this, because obviously this is a reboot.
If they do, like, continue, I have a feeling that she might just get crazier and crazier each time. Like, I don't feel like she's gonna be more of a victim. I feel like she could be what Sid should have been in terms of when it comes to fighting wise. She might just be a loose cannon,
and the fact that she already has the psychosis, she's gonna be even more paranoid.
Yeah, she's gonna be crazier too,
and, you know, less trustworthy.
Yeah,
so I definitely think she could be like more of a Laurie Strode type.
Yeah, I think so too. Because Laurie Strode definitely has some mental issues.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, apart from trauma, from mental trauma.
Yeah, that's the whole like PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD. Yeah. Like, just how would you sleep at night? You know,
with a loaded gun by her side, her house on lockdown.
Oh yeah, with bars in her windows. Yeah. Like, when I actually saw that on Halloween, I'm like, finally a movie where someone actually like puts bars on their windows.
Yeah.
And like, cause like watch it. Like, going back to Friday the 13th, I forgot when the one girl from Camp Crystal Lake survived that whole thing and then went back in the second movie. Was it the second movie?
I don't remember.
I forgot what movie it was, when she like went back to her apartment or something like that and then like got killed there.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I saw them.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I've said what I pretty much have to say.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
It's just like, Friday the 13th is actually really a brilliant movie.
Yeah,
real talk.
You need to watch some more of those.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to mention, because we talked about a lot of it.
Nearly 25 minutes worth, yes.
Jeez. Honestly, I just really think this was a great movie. Like, I definitely think it was
top 3 for me.
Yeah, it was definitely better than the last two. Like, as of right now, my ranking, I know yours is a little like
the only thing that was different was the first 2 movies.
Yeah, so mine, number 1 is still Scream for me, because that has so much nostalgia, and that was like, I think that was one of the first horror movies I ever remember watching.
That's probably, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, because this was a very, like, Scream was a very, like, kind of, like, not too scary, but, like, I like scary anyways, so I think it was one of the first, like, big franchises I really dove into. And, I mean, I kind of dove into, like, all of them at the same time, but this is one of the first I remember. But, yeah, Scream 2, this one, Scream 3, Scream 4 and then Scream 3. That's mine, and I know yours is just mine is pretty much the same list, just the first 2 switch, like Scream 2 being in the number 1 spot and Scream being in the number 2 spot. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. I think that's it, though.
I think that's it for now. I mean, I feel like that's, we always come up with, like, we always have more to say, like, after the thing is done.
Always, man. Always. There was so much I wanted to say in the car. I was, like, kind of just spewed everything out.
Yeah. I think you just kind of spewed it all out there. Yeah. Yeah, no, solid.
Yeah. All right. Make sure you guys go check out I guess you don't need to, but the spoiler review or spoiler-free review on Matthew's channel, but we do other stuff over there too. Yeah. We got lots going on over there right now, so go check him out. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe if you like what you see. Comment down below if you enjoyed the movie, your thoughts on it, your likes, your dislikes, all of it. And yeah, make sure to hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And
also, Billy hasn't aged. All right. Yeah.
Bro, I've been weirdly in love with Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah, I know you, my sister, and pretty much everyone else is like in love with him.
That's where my love for him started. And it's weird. Everyone has a crush on him in the scene in the first
the corn syrup scene.
Yes.
Y'all weird.
Bro.
Y'all are so weird.
He looks so fine there.
Y'all are so weird.
Okay, they shouldn't have picked a hot killer. Let's be real. They shouldn't have picked a hot killer.
Oh my god. Hey, look, hot killers are the worst.
They really are. Like, I literally turned to him in the middle of the movie. I'm like, I hate that he's hot. I literally said that. But anyways, like I said, leave your thoughts below, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye!